Lawrence. Welcome to my channel. Today, I'm going to share my personal experience that proves that whatever you set your mind on and whatever you believe in, you can achieve it. All right, but before then, I would like to let you know that this channel is meant to inspire and motivate you to achieve your wildest dreams. Therefore, I will be uploading videos with information, details, and ideas that will help you to achieve your goals and live a better life. Okay, now about my story, I shared this story that I'm about to share now in a previous video, but I had to remove it because it wasn't so good. Then I was recovering from some health issues and didn't look so good, and so I decided to change it, but I believe I'm much better now, and so I decided to do it again. Now the title of this video is, if you believe it, you will achieve it. Now, I am a Nigerian, but at the moment I live in Qatar with my husband and my children, and of course I am a teacher. All right, but I didn't believe, I never dreamt I was going to become a teacher for life. I went to the university and I studied business management, and I hoped I was going to become a manager in a company. And then when I graduated, I started applying for jobs in companies where I could work. But for a long time, for several years, I didn't get the job. However, because I needed to earn some kind of income, I went into teaching, because teaching was easy. Teaching jobs were available then, okay? And majorly because they paid teachers peanuts. Being a teacher, the passion just grew, and I ended up becoming a teacher. And then what did I do? First, I did my postgraduate in education, and of course I did some trainings. And another thing I did was I decided I wasn't gonna apply in small schools. I decided I was going to apply for jobs in big schools, schools where rich kids go to. Because you know what? I resolved within myself that since I am going to be a teacher, I will never be a poor teacher. The reason is this: a lot of the teachers I knew back then were poor, both those in government, those working for government schools, and those in private. Majority of them were just managing. They were just merely surviving because the payment, the salaries were just peanuts. And so I resolved within me that I am going to be different. Yeah, I was determined to make the most out of this career that I've chosen for myself. And so, like I said, I started applying for schools, for jobs in big schools. And I got one like that. Along the way, I got a job in a good school, an international school in my country, Nigeria. And then there was a time we had a training, diction training, that was made to teach us how to pronounce more correctly, pronouncing our words in a more proper way, proper manner, and with the right diction, basically. That's it. And then after the training, I took it seriously. During and after the training, I was serious about it because I knew it would help me to get a kind of job that I was looking for. A lot of my colleagues then didn't take it seriously because they felt this is not their father's language, and so no one can force them to speak in a certain way. Well, that was for them. For me, it was a serious business. And I started practicing my words, pronouncing my words as much as I could. pronouncing my words correctly as much as I could. Of course, I'm still learning up to this moment. I'm still not perfect because I wasn't born in the US. I was born and raised in Nigeria. Okay, but I'm working on myself. That's the most important thing. I keep working on myself every day. And so I took it seriously, and then along the way something happened. One thing led to another. My brother-in-law visited, and he suggested I start applying for jobs abroad, and he actually gave me links for that, and I digged into it. Remember, I told myself, I resolved I wasn't going to be like every other teachers that I knew then. I wanted to be different. So as soon as I got that idea, I started working on it. I started applying for jobs all over the world. And within a short time, I got one in Qatar. I got a job in Qatar. I was invited to a telephone interview. And during the telephone interview, I was intentional about how I spoke my words. I pronounced my words. I really worked hard. I really tried my best. And finally, I got the job. And so in March 2012, I came to Qatar. And 1 year later, my husband and children joined me in Qatar. That is the beginning of my success story, my journey to Qatar. And I want you to know that if you believe it, you can achieve it. It all begins by believing. Even the Bible says all things are possible unto him that believes. And so that means if you don't believe, no matter how much you desire a better life, no matter how much you want to be great, if you don't believe it is possible, you can never achieve that. And so I believed it. And after believing, I did not just fold my hands wishing it comes to pass. I did something. I took some steps. And so if you want to achieve your dreams, achieve your goals, first you need to believe that it is possible. And then secondly, you take all the necessary steps in the right direction to actualize your dreams. And when you do this, you see yourself becoming the person that you want to become. All things are possible unto him that believes, not unto him that do not believe. The Bible also says that how can an unstable man get anything from God? No. A double-minded person, how can he get something from God? That means even God doesn't like double-minded people. People that are unstable in their beliefs, in what they hope for. You need to decide today that you want this, and then you take the right steps to get them achieved. If you believe it, you can achieve it. I want to believe that my story has inspired you and you've learned one or two things from my personal experience. Yes, as I set on my mind to become different, and I did. I may not have millions of pounds, dollars, and euros in my account, but I'm rich in my mind, and that is most important.
Subscribe now.